Hello. Okay, let's see. Video. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me?
Hi there, Tom.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, okay.
Did you get the pictures and the thing that
I did get the pictures, Tom, but I could not download them.
Oh, okay.
I
Um,
was thinking we have a class fund, and yeah, I'm wondering if it'd be possible if we could get it printed out as a real picture. Uh,
oh sure. Which
and we'd pay whatever it costs to get it done.
oh I can print it. So you want it printed in color, right? Is it in if it's in color? Which one do you want? Or you want
Well,
both of them?
I'm looking at now the one with Jackie with Ed Sullivan, and I take it that Joel is in the middle role next to the woman. Is that correct?
Let me go and take a look. I have to get over there. Picture. So that would be ocean.
This is the picture that came along with the invitation for today.
Oh, okay. Good. That one. So that's the picture that you like. Yeah, Joel's right in the middle next to Joan. Yeah.
And the woman next to him is
Is Joan um um I'll somebody will be on in a minute and they can tell me
uh,
her last name.
it's not critical now. Uh, the there was what I'm trying to do is submit these in the hopes that we can get them in the front page of the alumni notes, which be a full 8.5 by 11 picture. And I'm thinking there are three possibilities. Um, the more prominent Joel is, the better. That's why I was thinking the one with Jackie Gleason for sure, where he has no shoes on.
Okay.
And then there is one with, is there one with the president that I recall?
Yeah, there is. The problem is I only have a very small, somebody sent me a very small copy. And to
I see.
and to blow it up big
It
would be horrible. Hey Mike.
would be horrible. Yeah, yeah.
Hi
Uh,
guys.
Hey, how are
but
you?
at least we have, um, there's one with Jackie Gleason that is looks to be pretty large. That's the one where he has no shoes, and
Well, that's a fine one.
Hi Barry.
yeah,
Very-
yeah.
Hey.
I think that one would be good.
okay. I'll get that. You want me just to send it to you?
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to check in again with the business school and find out who is now in charge of the editing, because the woman I dealt with for 30 years is retired. It's always that way. The person you want retires.
Yeah.
And so I'll find out who to send it to, and I'll send you an email, uh, and
Okay,
we'll
you
get
also might talk to them because see if I have it printed, and then you take that print of it, then they're going to have to scan it again
I see.
to do all
Well,
that.
maybe we send the scans to both me and the editor. How
Yeah.
that might work better.
Yeah, that would be much better for him because then he doesn't have to.
Because they're technically experienced. I tried my best to go through the process, but was unsuccessful.
All right, Richard. So,
Are there any other pictures you can think of that Joel is singular or a smaller group?
Bill,
I like this picture with Ed Sullivan. Does that enlarge well, do you think?
yeah, I think the Ed Sullivan one is fine. The
Yeah,
one that I sent out for the invitation.
yeah.
Okay, because there's other ones with Ed Sullivan and him.
hey,
I'll
Bill.
I'll send you. Um, I'll look at what I sent you already.
Yeah,
You know what you're, and I'll send them on.
yeah.
Do you have that picture where he was standing outside the Mustache from New Orleans, Tom?
Yeah.
That was an individual picture of him. I think it was pretty nice size. I have it, but I don't have it handy right here. Let's say.
I'll try to find it while we're going through all this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm just checking the record. I think the recording's on. So,
Yeah. Mine said it was recording while when I
okay.
logged in. So,
All right. Um,
let me see.
so Mike, how are you doing? How are you doing, Barry? Everybody okay?
Doing great. How you guys?
Good. Yeah, that's a nice one.
I think that's. I mean, it's a
Oh,
little bit better.
that is a great picture.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
Yeah. Bill and I will go through all of our pictures because we know what you want now. You want a picture of Joel pretty tight.
yeah. Joel, yeah, and that's a good one because he's front and center. Do we know where that was taken?
That was Carnegie Hall for the 50th reunion.
Yeah, I think that with that kind of a subtitle, that one might just move us right on the front page. That
Okay.
in the
Hi,
we
Emily.
can type the subtitle.
Emily. Okay. Well,
Hi, everyone.
hey, Snake.
Hey, Snake.
Hey,
Hey, it's
Emily.
Bigfoot.
Emily too. Okay.
Hi, Snake.
But we have a lot of pictures of Joel. We'll find some good ones for you. When does it go to publication?
Well, we have an option. We can get it stressed out and try to do it during the Christmas season by the 20th. And my inclination, since I had two more of our classmates in Section C pass away, one both this last month, that we'd run them in December because we have prepared material from various obits and do Joel's the first week in the 20th of January, which gives us a little more time to pull everything together.
Okay.
Okay, well, if we put together a number of Joel prominently in the picture, you're gonna send me I have your email address, but I need the email address for your editor so I can send all the pictures to him too. And
Yeah.
they can choose what they want and they've got the scans.
Yeah, because he was really dressed up nicely outside your father's mustache in New Orleans. He's standing right underneath the sign of it too. It's a really good picture. I just
Let me try
I
to
don't have my
find it.
pictures sorted right now. I just pulled a few for today, but I didn't put that one in there. So,
You guys have a picture of Joel in a really cool zoot suit at the Connecticut Jazz Festival. Is that something you'd want? If you don't have it, I've got it somewhere. I could dig it out and send it to you, but I don't know how many pictures you all want.
I do. I think it's not too hard to dig it up, dig mine out.
I think it's more the merrier, probably. Yeah.
Should have one of them in his zoot suit, Stars and Stripes flag too. Playing on stage playing the banjo. Now I'm just being goofy. Don't ignore me. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the rebel flag behind him, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think let's not do that one.
Well, we could always crop it. I mean, it's not a
Crop
big
it.
deal.
Yeah,
It's
if you
not a
like
big
the
deal
picture,
to
crop
crop
him
it.
out of it.
Yeah,
It's Gina LeBeau behind him.
yeah.
To Pete too.
Pete,
Yeah,
Pete,
Pete. I don't know who the other guy is on his other side.
It might be Barry on the left of him, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you know what? I don't know, but that almost looks like Babcock, but
No, Babcock
tell.
wasn't here that year.
Babcock what?
That's Mardi Gras of 73. Babcock.
Okay, so that wouldn't have been Babcock.
Okay.
By the way, it's hard to believe he's been gone almost 5 years now. In the next week.
What is that?
Okay.
5 years?
He's talking about Peter.
He's talking about
Oh,
Peter Babcock.
Yeah.
I'm-
Hey,
Hey,
both,
David.
both of them are going right now. So
Okay, there's
Yeah.
also this picture that he's dominant, and we could probably get rid of the benefit concert thing if that interests you.
That's a good one.
So far, the best one that I've seen is the one with Joel out in front of 3 or 4 people at the 50th reunion Carnegie Hall.
Okay. Well, Billy has that one
I
ready.
mean,
Yeah, I got
things
that
like
one.
that are because that's recognizable as Joel, and some of the band members are in it, but not prominently.
My vote is to put that one on the cover of your magazine.
That's a good one.
Okay.
But I think if you blew it up much, you would see a lot more. Because I don't know where the original picture was. That was a scan somebody sent in of one of the meetings. Tom, you shot a lot of pictures.
I shot him, so I'll look for him.
Tom shot this picture.
Yeah,
Okay. Then I
Yeah.
might have it.
yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. I do not know.
Well, if we wait till the end of January, can I go through my pictures after Christmas?
Yes. Well, that's you should do that, Emily, and then you and I will get together.
Okay, that's a deal.
Yeah.
I have to tell the
Yeah.
story about the opera. Can I do that? Can I interrupt for a second with this story? Okay. Richard has wonderful opera tickets to the Metropolitan Opera. And every year he would invite Joel and I to come down and let us see the opera with him. So this year he invited me to come down and see the opera, and it happened to be on. Do you know about the Saturday night the live in HD series that the Metropolitan Opera does?
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they film it on Saturday, and then they replay it in theater. That's the live performance, and then they replay it in theaters the following Wednesday. So, and our theaters are absolutely crammed on Saturdays. So I always go on Wednesday where there are some good seats. Well, they take lots of pictures there, not only of the opera, but of the audience. And at that audience, I saw yesterday the redo, the re-filming of the showing of Tosca. And lo and behold, Richard, there we were. sitting in the front row center. And we got filmed all over the world, just scanned, and there were 3 separate scans of our section. So that was pretty neat.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Joe loved to go. He was really an opera fan.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hi, Chris.
Where do they show the replays of that, Emily?
They might do it next summer, or maybe you could go to the you might be able to go just to the Metropolitan Opera website. But I don't know. I don't know how to get them. I just go. Sometimes they do them in the summer. They're not. They're not.
I know he's not dominant in here, but it's a good picture with Jackie Gleason.
Can you enlarge it, Tom?
Yeah.
And do you all have the picture of Joel with his bare feet and Jackie Gleason?
Yeah.
We do.
That's a good picture.
That is a good picture.
Gleason group shot, copy 3.
To the extent we can remember roughly the year and the place, that would be helpful. That's the Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, copy 3. Gim's not going to be on this week or next week because he's got jobs, but he knows all these dates. He was around. He
This
was
is
around during
1970 Miami Beach.
Yeah. I
19
think I got Jim's phone number, or we could text him even. Or
On the job, yeah, right? You take a break between songs.
Well, no, I mean, but not during his job.
we can
Before you even had to play.
send it to him and he can tell us.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to miss next week as well. I've been having some issues after my last stress test, and they're going to do a quadruple bypass on me next Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
So I won't be here on Thursday. So,
I don't think.
or maybe if I'm really drugged, I could do it. But I don't think you
Did you
talk.
say drugged or drunk?
Yeah, both. No, it was a surprise to me too. I wasn't feeling bad or anything, and I do well on my stress test every year. And then they said, they kept asking me after I got off the treadmill and they did my echogram. They said, "Are you feeling okay?" I said, "Yeah." "You short of breath?" "No." "Any chest pain?" "No." And they said, "Okay." And they told me that if I had symptoms, they were going to send me to the hospital right then. But instead, they did an angiogram and found a bunch of blockages, and said I got to go get it cleaned. They said it's better to do bypass than try to put stents because it's front and the back, real mess. But
Wow.
the good thing
Good
is
luck with all
that
that. Take care of yourself and speedy recovery, man.
yeah, I think the doctor said since I'm not having symptoms, it's probably my heart. I mean, I exercise an hour every day. He said the heart muscle's strong, and that's probably why you weren't having symptoms. So.
But tell him about your doctor, about how she does needlepoint.
Oh yeah, she's petite. She's a little, but maybe 5'2", 5'3". She's been doing it a long time, and she says, "You're gonna like this. I have little bitty hands, and I do needlepoint. And I can get in there and get it real good." She's not like some of these cardio surgeons that have butcher size hands. Yeah, they're gonna get in there. So I said, "Well, I feel good, doc. Thank you." And she said, "Oh, it'll be fixed up easy." She just said, "You're just gonna feel like you had the stuffing knocked out of you for a few days." And I said, "Okay." So we're gonna get that done. And I'll get my 73-year tune up, and I'll be ready to go in a few weeks.
Great. That's great.
I've turned one more since I saw you last.
Yeah, I turned 73 October 29th.
Hey, you're just a puppy.
I did
Yeah.
87.
Yeah, I've been corresponding with August sometimes. I feel like telling her, "Yeah, I'm one of the young old guys."
Yeah,
Hey, Bill, some of us have got underwear older than you, man.
yeah, this
I'm
one
not even
was
gonna talk about whether it's been washed or not.
this one for me was 87.
Hey, Rick.
Wow. Okay.
Who's 87?
87.
It was 87. Yeah.
Me,
Snake.
81.
Ron or Snake.
87.
All right.
Okay. Boy,
Cool beans, man.
y'all making me feel young now.
Yeah, me too.
Just a puppy.
Hey, Rick,
Just a little puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my mustache,
Hey, Rick.
What's up, guys?
of course, and all of us started the mustache when we were about 18 or 19 years old, except Barry.
No,
said
I
70.
was closer to 30 when I started in 1970. 27.
I was 25. I was 25 when I started.
Yeah, I had made 19.
Yeah.
I was 17.
Yeah. And never been kissed.
Yeah, New Orleans at that time, you could drink up, at 18, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody was younger.
I was working door and they told us check their IDs of anybody that looks under 31. And people always asked me for my ID when I was checking theirs. I said, because I looked like I was about 14,
My first time at Mardi Gras and my first time in New Orleans was at Mardi Gras in 1973. It was a hell of a great weekend.
I was there with you.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was
Yeah,
there.
you were.
I was working there, but I don't remember everybody.
I
73.
bought a case of beer at King Super the other day and they carded me.
I think that picture of me on the balcony, I think you're peeking over my shoulder, right?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
the one with Mary Berger.
Good one, Rick.
That was
Yeah.
73. Then I thought it was 72 or 73. I think
That's when Rick
Yeah.
had his nipples
Tom
decorated.
or Bill sent me a copy of that, so I've got that. That's a good picture.
Yeah.
Have you purpled your nipples since then, Rick? I was curious.
Only when I
Yeah.
go outside.
I looked a lot like I do now, but you sure as hell didn't. You look like a totally different person there, Mr.
Yeah,
Rick.
that's true.
I think the 73 Mardi Gras was the last time Joel came down.
Well, here's another Joel pick.
Oh. Yeah. New York.
I think that might have been, was that the 86 reunion?
Yeah.
87.
87? Yeah. Is that showing up big on anybody's screen? Because I haven't been able to.
I've
Yeah,
got it.
You on my
It's full-
screen?
It's
Okay,
full
all right.
screen. Full
It's
screen
all
on
on mine. I can't.
That's a good one.
It's a
Yeah, okay.
It's a good picture.
I still have the T-shirt.
Yeah.
I had a couple of them, but they won't fit a third grader anymore, so let alone me.
It's funny how those shirts shrink after the years, huh?
Oh boy, do they ever?
Goodness,
That's 87.
Yeah.
And
New
Joel's
England.
right in the middle. That's
very.
I'm the goofy
But
looking
then,
guy with the dark beard all the way on the left in the back row. Next to Ira, little Ira.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I wonder who was working door that night. Some of those kids look kind of young.
That was a hell of a weekend. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's a great photo, but I don't think it'd be good on a front of a journal or a magazine.
No, I had pulled a few pictures for today that had Joel in them, but I didn't know we were looking for a solo picture until I got on. So it just takes a little while to go through them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
And some of them, we could actually crop some of the extras if we like the central part.
Oh yeah, well, I have photos, and I can edit the pictures to just Joel if you wanted. It's not a problem.
Him standing on Bourbon Street with Rizzo's sign in the background. That was...
Well, we'll go through them and we'll send you another set of them if that has the same ones we've already sent, and then we can send all of them to the editor and they could decide if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. One of the first meetings we had together with you all, I think it might have been David. He did about a 1 minute dialogue extemporaneously about the time, the place, the atmosphere, the youngness of the players, somehow how it all led to this wonderful togetherness. I should have recorded it at the time, but
Well, we've got
sometimes
one.
great moments go by and you think about it later.
Yeah.
Was that David Krupner? What-
Couldn't have been me.
He was here earlier. Here, David, was that you?
No, I don't believe. I don't
Probably
recall
go
that.
back
At
and
least
find it in the previous issues of this Zoom thing. It's probably in there somewhere because Tom and Bill and those guys record all of them and they're all there.
Yeah,
So
they're
it might
all
take
on.
you a while to find it, but you could probably find it.
Going to find it would be difficult.
Yeah.
Because somehow it had to do with the culture that Joel established.
When do you
And
think that was? When was the
Well, it
first
would've
time
been-
you were on?
It would have been another time that you were on. So I think you were only been on 3 times that I can think of. So
No, we can go through and try to find it. Okay, I was just pulling up some other pictures, not for you, but for everybody to look at because
yeah,
it gets some.
oh yeah,
Hooray.
that was at the
Ah,
that was at the
Rubio.
that was at the last one in New Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barry
well,
sent these pictures to me.
That's some scary shit.
Daddy.
Hey, by the way, before I forget about it, I don't know if anybody would want one, but I have a relatively new red and white striped vest, probably a double XL or triple XL. I will never use again. If anybody wants one, send me your email and I'll send it to you.
Okay. I also I will find some clips because I know Chris in particular gave a really nice talk at the New Haven one when I did some interviews with some people talking about Joel, and there were some other little nice snippets of people talking about what he would put trust in people. Even a lot of us when we were working there were young, and he would just pretty much leave you to your own devices and trust you were going to do good. And Chris gave a very excellent talk about that on that, and a lot of other people had the same tone to their when everybody was saying that what they believe, what they remembered about Joel. We have a whole section too about everybody just talking about crazy Joel stories too, which are kind of fun too. But I can send all that to you if you want to call, some moments from it. But yours is all going into a written article though, not the publication. In other words, there's not going to be anything other than it's going to be all written, not video or pictures with it, huh?
well, someone when we were in New Haven for the memorial, someone was reading from a written document. Maybe that's the one, but I've never been able to find out who exactly that was that read from that. But it seemed to have some of that material that laid out the sort of sociological and psychological reasons over the years why what Joe established kept people together for 50 years that never met Joe.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've got a clip I could play that has a couple of people talking. Let's see. Let me see if I can get that. But last time I did this, I couldn't get out of it, and I had to actually quit. Again, but we'll try it again here. See how it goes.
Play it twice.
Okay.
68 in Denver, Colorado, playing tuba.
Oh, okay.
And as it turned out, the instrumentation, of course, was for 2 banjos, trombone, tuba. And one of the banjo players was leaving, and they wanted to know if I wanted to play. So I brought a banjo and a book, and 2 weeks later, instead of working 2 nights a week as a sub, I'm working 5 nights a week as a side banjo player. So, and then took over the band, several months later.
But the big thing about the mustache was the level of acceptance. When I walked into the mustache, I didn't know anybody. They didn't know me. But you would think that we had been, brothers or cousins or whatever, and everybody just accepted me. And I was like the youngest guy. I didn't know one end of anything from the other, but nobody cared. Everybody was just very accepting and supportive, and I think that was the big thing. The other big thing was the amount of responsibility that Joel and the other managers were willing to give to somebody who had no reason to have that responsibility. And, we would go on these outside jobs, we would travel with the band and all of this stuff. And here I was like 18 or 19 years old. And, what can I say? To manage what was going on, he had the confidence in me to say, you can do this. And I did. So I think that was just a great life lesson for later on, the confidence that it built in me, and friendships that lasted a lifetime, obviously, because here we are.
It was Don's idea. We gathered 200 pie plates, little ones, and we put whipped cream, and we waited until the last song and the last evening that the club
we let the customers go, as I remember. I mean, we didn't throw pies at customers.
No, they were. Customers grabbed them and threw them. So anyway, there was 200 whipped cream pies flying all over the place, and it was just a wild evening.
But the next day?
The next day we had to clean it up.
And it was already starting to smell. Why we didn't use shaving cream, I don't know.
It was not
Maybe we lost Billy. Yeah, we lost Billy.
We lost Billy. Yeah.
He'll be back.
He's cleaning up that pie.
Well, in between time, I just like this picture.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's the last Eufaula's Mustache full-time band. That's in a New York club right before it closed down. Self, Danny Rubio, Harold Johnson, and Joe Terra. The last 6-night-a-week band.
Wow.
Yeah, and we sure missed Harold in Denver, because when the club closed here, he was part of what we kept the band going here in Denver, and then he went to New York as the last club that was in business, and we sure missed him. But Harold was from Denver originally.
Why did it close down?
What, Denver?
When New York, that was the last one.
That's January of '76.
Denver closed in '75.
And the Mustache in New Orleans burned down in July of '75. Which
I remember West Mix was up in Denver.
New York was the last club and closed in January of '76.
Was that largely because the era of the banjo and beer had moved on?
Yeah, and rock and roll and surfing music, and not surfing, that was earlier, but rock and roll and a lot of other things. Times were changing according to what Joel said at the time.
I think Joel and everybody else thought that New Orleans could go forever, but then it burned down and he lost the lease.
Yeah, that was a big problem with it burning down.
See, that's the story that goes on, that rock and roll came in and Let Me Call You Sweetheart went out. I don't buy that. I don't buy that story at all. I haven't been there through it. We were still full every night in New York, and certainly in New Orleans, we were full. There was nothing we could do about a fire. In New York, I think that piece of property that Joe had the club on, he probably got a good offer for it. He probably got a good offer. I mean, they tore down the Mustache building, put a gymnasium on the top of it, and a big grocery store on the bottom. I mean, it was prime property, 7th Avenue and 10th Street.
Yeah, that had been next jazz club, right, Barry?
Yeah. So, and the Red Garter went on to 1990. So it went on another 15 years. Red Garter was the same exact thing. I played it every summer in New Jersey. It was packed up to 1990. So the thing about the times change, I don't buy that.
Me neither. I think the Bourbon Street Club would have kept going.
Yeah.
I mean, it was captive
The New
audience.
York Club too.
New York
I
Club.
don't think I ever agreed with it, either, Barry, but I think I think some of the things I've heard Joel say, printed or whatever, that had a lot to contribute with it. But who knows what it was that caused it all?
Yeah, I think there's some merit to what Joel said about rock and roll coming
Yeah.
in. I think there's some merit to that, but not much. I think that there are other things. I just look at the Red Garter was exactly
I
the
agree
same
with you, Barry.
thing, and went on till 1990.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's also from the 50th reunion.
That's a good picture.
That's a good pick. That's a good one.
You see the guy next to Joel, David Weibel?
Yeah.
He's flying in tomorrow to New Orleans, and Danny and I are having lunch with him tomorrow.
Tell those guys howdy, Barry.
I will.
I was just down in Clearwater for the Suncoast Jazz Festival.
Oh, was it good?
Oh, it was terrific. And Joan,
We were
Joan
only there
just-
once, but that was a hell of a festival, man. And I'm so glad to see Joan and the festival doing well with that every year. It's wonderful.
Oh, it's 3 days or more of just end to end playing in one venue or another. And Joan said to say hi to everybody, and she finds it really difficult to come on the call because of her hearing.
Yeah.
But I said, just come on and sit there and let us look at you. So,
Because I think she watches it on YouTube.
yeah,
we can do
but
closed captions. Yeah.
it'd be nice if we could see her, not her just see us.
Yeah, I saw some pictures from that on her site, I guess, on Facebook. They look really nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff posted on Facebook that was really good. And that's a hell of a festival. I've only been there once. That was what, 2013, 2014. Oh no, that's Carnegie Hall, not Clearwater.
Yeah, this is Carnegie Hall again.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff.
Mike's got a good looking mustache there.
Yes, he does.
Jeff was a funny guy.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of good Jeff moments. I don't know if Emily should see his famous one or not.
Could it be any worse than what Joel does?
No, it's really funny. But Bonnie was with us when he was on the original one, and she just laughed hysterically. He's a funny man. Yeah.
Dottie was on it too when he first did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dying to see it now.
Okay, well,
Yeah. Tom usually has it at his disposal. We've seen it a few times since then. It's I'm just pulling up pictures since I had a chance. So I got kicked off. I found a couple other things. So it was let's see. And this one was back when let's see. I got to get this one out the way first. When Joel had a recording session at his house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're the gas pumps, the gasoline pumps.
Yeah.
He loved having those in his office.
Was that in Joel's house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About what year?
Hard to tell.
Probably about 10 years ago.
Oh.
I have the recordings.
That'd be great to hear. Did y'all record strictly the music, or was there any dialogue going on too?
Just the music.
Okay.
Yeah, we made a CD out of it.
That jukebox is kind of rare too.
We should actually start telling when the first time we met Jeff.
Jeff, you might be able to tell that better than me.
And play. They had a beautiful hall. Was available up.
Are you queuing something up, Tom, or are you?
Billy, we have Jeff's audio, but that's it.
No, I'm not playing any.
Okay, it's me. I was just trying to find it.
Oh, he's just queuing up something. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't think you could hear that.
Yeah. I'll just find a couple things while Tom's looking for that. These are just some stuff I pulled up that we hadn't seen that I could remember. So this is a flyer for the old Boston Club.
That's different. Typing signal.
Looks like the radio station was invited everybody to come there for something.
I played most of. I don't want to run out of instrument. Full melody notes. Late time.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay.
We should actually start telling when the first time we met Jeff, we got right out of the car onto a roller coaster.
Okay, let me try. Share.
We should actually start telling when the first time we met Jeff Allslang was.
What? Go ahead. You're first.
Can you all hear it and see it?
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Oh God.
He made me get on the roller coaster. They had a wooden roller coaster there. Just drove 4 hours and we got right out of the car onto a roller coaster. That's Jeff Allslang.
I just sat on the roller coaster. It was free. It was free.
And Jeff gets out of the audience. They had a burlap curtain at the lake compounds, and the curtain opens, and this crowd is screaming for Jeff. And Jeff walks up to the microphone and says to the crowd, he says, "What is this, the Planet of the Apes?"
So what was that, Herb? It was like what was Lake Compounds? What was that?
Oldest.
It was just a campground where all the local residents used to go hang out, and I guess it was Jeff, you might be able to tell that better than me.
It was the oldest privately owned amusement park. It had been going on since 1870 something, and it had a big business during the big band days. They had bands come up and play. They had a beautiful hall. We didn't play in it. We played in the saloon. And John Murata booked me up there every weekend. Oh God, I don't know how long. And I got half the time I got musicians I didn't know. John just said anyone who was available up.
Boston has got the first job.
God, I know he sent everybody up there. Warren Vichet played.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Warren was sober and he was 17. I think it was 17. And oh God. I can't. It was an experience.
Okay. That was
I
one.
don't think it was. It
That
might have been
wasn't.
on that.
Here's Joel talking about.
John Murata was on the same one with him that when he did his little Recway for his little.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, but we could maybe pull it up for next time or something. You know.
Warren Boucher was down at the Clearwater Festival.
Oh yeah,
Brother there.
Right.
Yeah.
Were Warren and Alan there together?
No,
Okay.
Warren plays the clarinet, right?
No, Alan's clarinet, Warren's cornet.
Oh, then it was Alan Pache.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, here is.
This is another one that has Joel in it. This is
Okay.
an old picture. Roger, when he was on before, he told us that this was a managers meeting that they had in New Orleans, I think, during Mardi Gras. And there's a young Joel in the back row there with Roger next to him.
Okay.
Oh, Roger's getting in right now. He can tell us about it.
There's Mackenzie in the left, and
Russell.
Where am I? I am. Can you hear me?
You're right there next to Joel.
Yeah, we can hear you, Roger.
I can't hear myself. Something's wrong.
Yeah, we hear you.
And behind Mackenzie is Keith Ramsdell.
What now?
Can you see the picture that's up on the screen, Roger?
I sure can.
Okay.
Underneath the buffalo.
Yeah, maybe you can tell us who all the folks are.
Keith Worston is not Keith Worston, but can't remember his last name. All the way to the left. I don't know the girl. That guy's from New York. That guy's from outer space. Joel, that's me. Another guy from the New York club. Bob McKenzie, Russ Adams, of course, and I can't remember these other guys' name. And that's Susan, sweet Susan, Susan Cinnamon Kinnaman.
Yeah. When was that?
That's at during Mardi Gras. I just can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely before my time. Because the whole time I was there, you had a full beard.
Yeah. I had a handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
The guy in the far right in the back was a guy named Dennis he was from Fordham, and I went to school with him.
Oh.
He's one of the people who told me to come down and get a job in the New York club as a waiter.
Oh.
But it didn't work out.
Everybody survived Thanksgiving all right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of food.
Yeah.
I'm never going to have turkey again on Thanksgiving.
Until next year.
All right. Well, here's another one with Joel. Button. So it's recording now. So what we're going to do is
Don't do anything. Continue.
you're fine. It's doing fine. I've got it. We're recording. We just want to talk about Jeff a little bit, and so I can send this to Lynn for his memorial service. So, what do you remember about Jeff?
Don't I remember Jeff? Yeah, Jeff was I say this. Jeff was the best banjo player we ever had. Now, all the other banjo players will react strenuously because, on the other hand, he's one of the worst banjo players we've ever had. But he had the father's mustache spirit. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it very well. And he got the crowds really stumped up and cheering all the time. He was terrific. He did because he was really not a very good player, but he had great heart, warmth on the stage, got everybody in the audience wrapped up. He was terrific.
How'd you meet Jeff?
Jeff walked by your father's mustache in New York one day, carrying a banjo. Why I was outside when I was, and I saw him, and I said, are you carrying a banjo? He said, yes. I said, do you know how to play it? He said, yes. So I brought him inside, and Yeah, I don't think he really knew how to play it, but he tried. Yeah, caught the enthusiasm of his mustache. He did it. After about a year, he was terrific.
Jim was the first employee, right?
Him, I hired, yes.
And when did Jeff come along?
Oh, much later. Much later. I see about you. 2 years later. 2 years later.
Okay.
Jeff played for the most part at lake compounds. He was there himself with a tuba player named Arthur Henry, who still plays the beginning galvanized jazz band. His wife, who was a washboard player. So it was Jeff. I forget who the trombone player was. Anyway, they played at lake compounds for about a year and a half.
For the memorial service, just what would you say about Jeff? Personally, business, anything?
Jeff was a real bench. You know benches.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Everybody liked Jeff. When we had our concert in New York at Carnegie Hall, people asked me what part I liked the best, and I said the best part was Jeff Oldswine singing my mother's eyes. Just for me, he captured all it was about your father's mustache.
True that.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, that was cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Ira.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Ira.
Hey, it's Ira.
Hey, Ira.
Happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah.
And happy nonsense to you, Ira. Stuff and nonsense.
Chris, you in Italy now?
No, not until the 29th of December.
Oh.
Oh. How long will you be there?
Until
2 months.
March.
Oh,
Wow, that's great.
man,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I'll still be on Thursdays. Not.
Yeah, you better be.
Well, 11
Yeah, it'll be
o'clock at
11,
night.
12 at night, right?
You ever stay up till about 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
11 or 12.
Yeah, just I'll text you.
That's no problem for a young guy like you.
Yeah, right.
This isn't the band or anything, but this is in keeping with the friendships that your father's mustache mends. Like at the drop of a hat, if we all together, we're going to go eat or something.
Good picture.
Yeah.
One of Tom and Emily's trips into New Orleans, and Rick and Sandra, Barry and Dottie and David, me and Bonnie, Tom and Emily. We all ate at Landry's that time, but
Nice.
That was a good one.
yeah, well, like I never go to my high school reunions, but if some mustache people want to get together, we'll go.
Yeah. Same here.
Is that out at the lakefront?
Yeah, that's at
Landry's.
Landry's. Hey, Roger, you had come in too with Barry Kaiser. We all went there one time too. Huh?
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Okay, I think I found the Jeff piece. Here we go.
Okay.
So the average age is 112. I'm considered young and healthy because I can breathe.
The people I live in a condominium.
Oh, wow.
And as soon as my wife died, the HOA come up and they said, we just wanted to warn you, you're now considered a dangerous breed. I said, what do you mean? They said, you can see, you have keys to a car and you have money. Everyone's going to be it. People started bringing me cake and coffee and stuff. and I'd never seen these women before.
It's a mustache.
My son is saying to me, "What's going on?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "Well, ask him to make." He's giving me orders to give him to make things because they're coming in and they're saying, "Anything you want, Mike, you just tell your father, he'll come and tell me." I said, "Michael, you want it? You go tell her."
Now enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. When my first wife died, I said, "This is it. I'm finished. I'm finished." And all of a sudden, I realized, bring on the women. Because if I don't meet a woman, I'm done. And for a year, John, they were showing up. Some I wasn't even sure I knew. And it was the worst, absolute worst. I didn't think I could have a date as bad as I did. And then I met Lynn, and that was, son of a bitch, 40 years ago. And I knew her for 2 weeks before I asked her to marry me.
You were 38 at the time, right?
No, I was. Hold it. Yeah. Yes, I was 39. And I flew to New York to see my mother. At that time, I think it was 112. Yeah.
Okay, that's that. But I think I actually found what I was looking for the whole time.
You never know. If you're talking, excuse me, Dottie. Excuse
Can
me.
you hear that?
My dad,
We're not seeing it.
6 years ago. It just died. It died. No, I had a very nice.
You're not seeing it, Tom.
Very nice.
Did you have a service card?
Yes, I was going to say I had a very nice.
You can't see it?
Nope.
Nice
All
Hear
right.
it.
nice. And I said,
Shoot, hold on. Share.
Zoom.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking, excuse me, Dottie. Excuse me. My dick died 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It just died. It died. No, I had a very nice.
Did you have a service card?
Yes, I was going to say I had a very nice viewing. There was nice food. Nice. And I asked my doctor, I said, "What do I do now?" He said, "Does the word to you? Because that's all it's good."
I
He tried to get me. He tried to get me. I'm sorry, ladies, but this is when you get to our age, that's all you talk about.
Put a sock in it. It's the same thing.
No. You put a sock. I'll put in a Hebrew national salami. This one. We have people dating. We have people dating who are older than dirt. They're holding hands. How do I know what they're doing?
That way they don't fall over. That's why.
That was good.
Silly guys.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
There's a pair to draw tooth.
Okay. Sorry about all that. Sometimes I go crazy here. Stop.
yeah, I talked to Mr. McBride. He called me when he heard about my surgery because he had the same thing in 2000.
Did you win?
The second game they won.
Here's another Joel picture with New York folks.
Yeah, that's
Feels like a John Gill picture.
Billy Dern.
Danny Rubio's back there.
Danny Rubio. Jesse Denton on the trombone in front, and Steve Yoakum clapping his hands.
Yeah.
Who's behind Bill Dern?
Bob Vanazek, he's back here playing the banjo.
Oh, is that Vanasek?
No, that's Alan Doxey.
Oh, Alan. Yeah.
Joe Terra with a seam across his head.
wow.
Yeah, I don't see Bill Dern.
Isn't that Bill Dern next to Joel?
No.
Who is it?
Is that little Ira behind Joel with his washboard?
Yeah, but who's next to Joel, the banjo player?
Don't know.
I thought it was Bill Dern.
No.
Okay. Got a little band.
We need Jim. He's our major identifier.
Jim is not here this week or next week. He's got gigs these 2 weeks. He sent me.
Let's see. This is just a little bit of music from the 50th reunion. Not at the concert, not at Gallagher Hall, not at the Carnegie Hall, but
That's at the hotel.
Step, watch your step.
That was
that was Bill Dern on the right with the purple shirt on, trying to get the washboard on.
He was playing Joe Terra's washboard
Yeah.
the whole weekend.
I've been there. Fellas, I'm about to run. We'll see y'all next week. Good to see everybody.
Thank you, Rick. Have a great week.
Billy will be back in a minute. He had to dump out again. Oh, well. All right, so let's see. Pictures. So that's downtown New Orleans. Probably
That's during a spring fiesta. parade.
That was our truck in New Orleans, which was an American La France.
Nice.
The spring fiesta, and Roger was dressed for summer.
That's right. That's my manager's outfit.
Okay. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, we had some more pictures of.
Oh,
Another one from the 50th.
Oh, you're back.
Faye and Fred and Kent.
What year was that?
That was in 2011.
11.
Yeah.
Wow.
October of 2011.
Okay, got it. BE, before Emily.
Okay, here you go with Danny and a good mustache.
Captain Tony's.
Captain Tony.
Oh, that's a Red Garter.
Yeah. But isn't that Captain Tony?
That's Captain Tony. He visited the Red Garter.
Right.
Nice mustache, Barry.
Thank you. With a crooked tie.
Great hair.
So is that the Red Garter where, in New York or?
That was the Red Garter in Wildwood, New Jersey.
Wildwood.
Okay. I didn't know Captain Tony came up there.
Yeah. That was a club that sat 700 people and had a block long line all the time.
Yeah.
There's Joan.
That
There's
picture
Joni.
was
Right.
Great shot.
that was I think that was Punta Gorda.
Yeah.
That's my picture, but I think it was Punta Gorda. It's from the left, Joel and Chris and Joan and Danny Sullivan and Jim Sullivan. I'm pretty sure that was Punta Gorda.
I think you're right. That was a little restaurant out on the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's
That's a good
Danny's
picture.
cousin, Dave.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him tomorrow.
It's a good one.
You're not having any trouble with the snow down there, are you, Barry?
No, I'm in shorts right now. I'm in short pants. It's supposed to get cold tonight in the 40s.
Oh,
Right
sorry.
now it's mild.
Yeah, well, tomorrow morning it feels like on the North Shore it's going to be about 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
there's a big difference between the North Shore and the South Shore.
Yeah. It's not going to it's going to be like 31, but it's going to feel a lot colder because it's going to be damp and windy.
Yeah.
Ah,
that's a good picture.
yeah, Sandy Elmer, Bon New, Peter Babcock, and Mike Gentry.
Two here, two gone.
I think that was Punta Gorda. No, I know it was Punta Gorda.
That's Punta Gorda.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Sonny was there and Banu was there for one night out of two. Yeah, Punta Gorda.
Well, Banu wasn't going to come. When I told her Sonny was showing up, she said, I'll be there.
He was there on Friday night, but not Saturday, Barry.
Yeah.
She was there for the rehearsals. And she was great. We got to spend a lot of time with her in the bar.
Okay, well, before we finish this,
Still performing down here. And she's not a spring chicken anymore, you know.
so Richard, you're
who the hell of us is a spring chicken anymore, Barry?
Really?
We're all a bunch of old farts.
Hey, Richard Trent. Richard.
Wake him up.
No, it's okay.
Oh, well. Um,
They're asleep.
well, Emily, if you talk to him, he's gonna email me the
Okay.
address for where to send the photos.
Okay. Good. I'll check. I'll make sure he does.
Okay.
We'll be thinking of you this week. When is it the surgery?
The 11th, I go in for the surgery. So I probably won't be there. I won't be there Thursday, but I should be recovered for the following week.
Well, Bill, good luck and
Yeah.
good luck and special
Yeah.
whatever's for speedy recovery. And we'll hope to see you when you can join us again.
Yeah. Take care, Bill.
You'll
Okay,
be fine.
thank you,
It's just
guys.
keeping an extension.
All of you take care.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, you know.
Good to see you all.
Oh, Richard's all right.
He's fine.
Yeah.
You all take care.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
See you
guys.
later.
Next
Bye,
week.
everybody.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Tom.
All right. Bye, Dave. Bye, Chris. Bye, Snake.
See y'all later, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. See you guys later. Talk to you later, Bill. I'll
Bye, John
talk to you
Boy.
soon.